Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the breaking news of the day, and that is the release of one of the legends, Ezekiel Elliott. I'm serious, very serious indeed. Boom, got more time. The time has come. Yeah, it's official. Cowboys have decided to release Ezekiel Elliott. It's kind of a no-brainer. The cost of this sort of thing. Um, so there it is. Another wasted time down the drain, right? I hold no ill will towards Ezekiel Elliott, man. I love the player. They're very entertaining. One of the best running backs in Cowboys history. You know, he's up there. You got Emmett Smith, the go to goats. You got Tony Dorsett, the go to goats. Um, he's up there with the legends. Ezekiel Elliott, his name will be there in the stat sheet, the stat line for years to come. But Cowboys failed to get it done. They fumbled his career. That's the title. That's the thumbnail of this. The Cowboys fumbled his career. You know what I mean? Uh, they didn't take advantage of the early talent when they needed to. The rookie contract. This is the league that we're in now. You gotta hit on the rookie contract. You know what I mean? You have about a 4 or 5 year window to hit, and then after that window shuts exponentially, very quickly. The NFL changes at a blink of an eye. It just seems like yesterday that these guys were rookies. We still got Dak, but he's getting old. I've given you the percentages on the older quarterbacks reaching the Super Bowl for the first time, so that window, it is what it is. But for Ezekiel Elliott, it's officially closed here in Dallas. Um, Great player, man. He did a lot for us, sacrificed his body. You know what I mean? And at this point, I'm glad he did what he did to hold out to get his money, to get the guarantees. At the time, it seemed like a crappy thing to do, but you see how the Cowboys handle a lot of their players. Um, they don't get the rings. They have to go somewhere else to get a damn ring, if they still have gas in the tank. I mean, thankfully, DeMarcus Ware was able to pull out a Super Bowl ring with some gas in the tank. Otherwise, damn Cowboys would have wasted his damn career completely. You know, um, he's now a Hall of Famer. But those Super Bowl wins and victories put you over the hump. It puts you in the Hall of Fame category, and that's where Ware's at. You got the rings there with the Broncos. You know what I mean? Um, another waste of talent, man. Ezekiel Elliott. So it is what it is. This front office does not know what they're doing. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand the front office. The way they operate, the way that they waste talent. It's whack-a-mole around here. Oh, we gotta fix this. They fixed this, and then they got holes in the ship over here. Oh, let's plug the hole over here. There's water coming in over here. They don't know how to fix this damn team, man. They do not know how to fix this team. So here we are, releasing Ezekiel Elliott, obviously. Um, it just made financial sense from the business side. This is a move that the Cowboys had to make. But it gives no excuse for the front office fumbling his career. No Super Bowl rings, nothing to show for it. You know what I mean? So if I'm Ezekiel Elliott, go get on a team here as a rotational back, as a backup even. Go to San Francisco, bro. Maybe even look at Miami, Kansas City. Go to a team that has a good shot at getting to the Super Bowl. It's not gonna be the Cowboys. I mean, I love all this off-season stuff with free agency, the draft, but with like the Joneses, the way the Joneses operate this team, we're gonna go shit. We're not gonna get past the divisional round. These guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. Simple, period. Okay. Um. So where the Cowboys go from here? With Ezekiel Elliott, pushed out the back door. Where do they go from here? You got Pollard here on a 1 year deal. They're gonna see how that knee, I mean, how that leg looks. You know what I mean? I don't expect them to be 100%. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that looks. You got Malik Davis in the mix. For me, if they go the free agency route, they're gonna go somebody super cheap, but they got to keep that physical part of the running game going. they can't go small. They can't go the little guy. It's got to be Pollard and power. Okay, so if they go free agency, the name to keep an eye on: Jamal Williams, former Detroit player, former Packer player. Mike McCarthy is very familiar with the player. Very short yardage, gains a lot of touchdowns. Somebody that can fill that spot that Ezekiel has been giving you here the last few years as a short yardage type of player. So you can pick him up, on a little bit cheaper of a contract. If not that, you go to the NFL draft. You might need to go early, but that's what these guys do. They put themselves in the corner. They've put themselves in the corner with wide receiver by bumbling and fumbling the Amari Cooper and stupid shit. You know, Offensive line is still an issue, and now you can add running back there. You know what I mean? If you don't have a running game, you're one-dimensional. If Tony Pollard is not ready, or for whatever reason he gets nicked up, who do you have in place? You know what I mean? So running back could go, first 3 rounds. You know what I mean? There's and that's the problem with the Cowboys. These early picks, they could go to several positions because we have so many holes in the armor. You know what I mean? They'll compete, no doubt, but you fix one hole, you got water coming in the other. You know what I mean? So pick your poison here with the Cowboys, and they'll try to make it work. If they throw draft capital at another position, they'll do some kind of shitty committee over here, and then that didn't work. So then the following year, now we're gonna draft. That's how we got Ezekiel Elliott, if you guys remember. They tried to go committee with McFadden and some of these other washed-up guys. Didn't work. It didn't work. So they ended up here in the top 5 of the draft. They went with Ezekiel Elliott. So let's see what these idiots do. The front office, where do they give the love and where do they go committee? Wherever they go committee by will be the following year draft where they give it love. This team, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.